How can homebrewers brew traditional Nordic beer styles? Imagine capturing the essence of a Nordic forest in a glass. That's what brewing traditional Nordic beers is all about. These beers reflected the region's history, ingredients, and natural flavors. To start, pick your ingredients carefully. Use malted barley as your base, but don't shy away from adding rye, oats, or wheat for extra body and complexity. Some recipes include smoked or dark malts to give a rustic, smoky taste. Juniper is a key flavoring botanical in Nordic brewing. Add juniper branches or berries during the mash, or boil to infuse that signature herbal aroma. Many Nordic beers relying more on botanicals than hops, so use hops sparingly or skip them altogether. Sometimes a touch of honey or sugar is added to boost fermentable sugars and add a subtle sweetness, just like traditional recipes. When it comes to mashing, traditional Nordic brewers often use a multi-step infusion process. Start with a thick mash at around 63 to 70 degrees Celsius, then gradually raise the temperature to about 75 to 80 degrees Celsius. This helps extract a wide range of sugars and flavors. For simpler beers, a single infusion mash at around 66 to 70 degrees Celsius for an hour works well. Thick mashes requiring less water initially and are sparged with hot water to extract sugars slowly. Fermentation is another key step. Use farmhouse yeast strains, especially Norwegian Kveik yeast, which can ferment at very high temperatures up to 40 degrees Celsius. Kveik produces fruity and spicy aromas that are characteristic of Nordic beers. You can also experiment with wild yeasts or local yeast cultures passed down through generations. These beers are usually top fermented, meaning they ferment at warmer temperatures and tend to be cloudy with moderate alcohol levels under 7% ABV. Some traditional Nordic styles, like Finnish sahti or Baltic farmhouse ales, are brewed as raw ales, meaning the wort is not boiled. This preserves delicate flavors from the malt and botanicals but requires careful sanitation. If boiling is necessary, keep it gentle and short, adding botanicals at the start of the boil. Flavoring can include other local botanicals like bog myrtle, spruce tips, or wild herbs to add more complexity. Smoked malts or malting processes can give a smoky character, and aging in oak barrels or with wood chips can add vanilla, spice, and a touch of smokiness. For homebrewers, a good mash tun that can handle thick mashes and temperature steps is essential. Use a reliable source for Kveik yeast or cultivate your own. When adding juniper, sanitize the branches or berries to avoid contamination. Expect a cloudy, rustic beer with a balance of malt sweetness, herbal bitterness, and fruity yeast esters. Experiment with mash temperatures and techniques to find the flavor profile that best captures the Nordic spirit. By sticking to these traditional ingredients and methods, you can craft beers that honor centuries of Nordic brewing heritage. These beers are a celebration of local resources, simple techniques, and natural flavors that make each sip a journey into the region's rich brewing history.